I'm Speed MTG.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna try to get through this one as fast as possible so I can start working on the next part, which will be like 100 cards long or so. So anyways, this is the Speedy Limited set review, which is Drafter Limited. More in the description about the rating. And anyways, here's green. Vivian, Monster's Advocate. Planeswalker that lets you cast the top card of your deck if it's a creature. Also, it makes 3/3s and neg-2s to get you a tutor effect when you cast your next creature. Yeah, Vivian's insane. Constant card advantage and a 3/3 every turn. Real good. 97. Colossification. It makes something +20/+20, but taps it. That's a big cat. Realistically, you probably shouldn't play this, but everyone will, including me. So hey, 75. Mythos of Brokos. It returns 2 things from grave to hand, and if you paid Sultai, you get to tutor for one of the things. These effects aren't that great and limited, but they can get you some solid, good value in the late game if you can get there. 80. Gem Razor, 4/4 reach trample that you can mutate to kill an artifact or enchantment. Mutate effect probably isn't that great, but it's a solid body, so 82. Kogla the Titan Ape is a big dude that fights something when it comes in and can destroy an artifact or enchantment and protects itself by bouncing a human. It's big and kills almost always something, so it's pretty good. 96. Now to the uncommons. Auspicious Starex, 5 mana, 6/6. What the? Okay. And you can mutate it to get free permanents. I feel like I'm gonna be saying this a lot, but good body for the cost, and mutate ability is also pretty gross, so 89. Barrier Breach. You can exile some enchantments or cycle it. That mouth literally covers 1/8 of the art. Anyways, it's too narrow. 58. Charge of the Forever Beast. You reveal a creature from your hand and deal damage equal to its power to a dude. It's good in the early game if you have at least like 10 creatures. 78. Exuberant Wolf Bear. When it attacks, you can make a human as big as this boy is. I'm not that crazy about Brother Bear's remake. Anyways, 79. Glowstone Recluse. 2/3 spider that you can mutate to put 2 counters on it. Yeah, real good in mutate decks. Otherwise, still fine. 84. Hornbash Mentor. Yeah, he does the mentor thing, only for trample this time. And yeah, trample is really prevalent in this set and pretty good, so 80. Ivy Elemental. Yeah, it'll always be fine and be better when combined with mutate, so 79. Lead the Stampede. If you got a lot of creatures, it's like a draw 2 or draw 3. Also, I would let Vivian lead my Stampede any day. 76. Migration. You can cycle or get 2 lands. It's good in decks that you want to ramp or color fix. 76. Monstrous Step. You can +7/+7 something and make something jump in front of it, or you can cycle it. Meh effect, but annoyingly good sometimes. 74. Titanith Rex. Expensive chunk of meat you can cycle for 2 and give something trample. Okay, I actually counted this, and it literally has 75 horns or spikes on it. And that's only on the ones that I can see. So that's pretty horny. Anyways, this can be pretty crazy if you can reanimate it or ramp into it. 82. Adventurous Impulse. You get to look at the top 3 for a creature or land and put it into your hand. Mediocre, but not awful. 74. Almighty Brushwhack. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, which is, and which was, and which is to come. The Almighty Brushwag. 76. Bristling Boar. 4 mana 4/3 can only be blocked by 1 creature. Like, it's not exciting. 74. Essence Symbiote. When you mutate, you get a counter and 2 life. Very good in mutate decks. 80. Excavation Mole. 3/3 trample for 3 that makes you mill 3. It's good, but don't make a mountain out of it. 79. Fertilid. He comes in with 2 counters and you can remove them to get lands. Probably very good in this format due to mutate and 3 colors being popular. 79. Flycatcher Giraffid. It's a antelope lizard. Just 74. Fully grown. +3 for 3 and trample forever. Decent trick. 76. Greater sandworm. 7/7 that you can cycle for 2. Yeah, this guy is just great, and he will teach us that big dudes with cycling are just good. 82. Honey Mammoth. The Bee Movie. 74. Humble Naturalist. He is a mana dork for creatures, which is good for creature decks. Heh, tree hugger. 78. Migratory Greathorn. 3/4 for 4 that you can mutate to get lands. Yeah, good mutator. 77. Muscoat Goriak. 3 mana, 2/4 vigilance. Good value if you're not an aggressive deck. 76. Plummet. Kills a flyer. 2 narrow. 60. Ramp through. 2-drop removal. Baby in green. 86. Sudden Spinnerets. Reach and +1/+3. Not impactful enough. Also, is there webs coming out of that thing's nipples? 57. Survivor's Bond. You can return a human and a non-human from grave to hand for 2. If you have a good mixture of humans to non-humans, it's good enough. 77. Thwart the enemy. Oh, it's a prevent damage effect, which we don't see every set and is always playable. 30. Wilt. Built. Guilt. Hilt. Tilt. Quilt. Spilt. Stilt. Milt. No! 60. That's the end. Hope you liked it, even though it might have been cringe or whatever in some parts. Hey, please tell me if I'm getting better or how to get better, and hopefully you come for the next part and last part of this set review. See ya!